Put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. Yeah, China. I said, let me grab this little bad boy right here. I see you got your cowboy hat. Morning message. Good morning, boys and girls. Morning message. Good morning, boys and girls. Peace, peace, peace. How's everybody doing today on this marvelous day? We outside like Memorial's Day. It's getting dangerous, y'all. Please make sure y'all walk with the K. It's your boy Green Eyes, the only YouTuber on YouTube that's not even a YouTuber. Respectfully. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Goma? Goma? Yo, Zip, that hat is fire. Goma? Gomo is like a why? Like, no. Gomo, how? How? Goma? How? Yeah, I like that hat. Appreciate you supporting the culture. Wakandas. Shout out to my Boricuas. Shout out to my Boricuas. You understand what I'm saying? What was good, y'all? How's everybody feeling today on this blessed day? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Green Eyes in the building, live and direct. Act like y'all know when y'all see me, man. Shooters in the building, man. Today we got a legendary live. You know, I'm here to break down. Did the dirty sector make a bad decision? Join the Tony Yayos, the 50 Cents, the Uncle Murders, and stuff like that. We gonna break it down, y'all. We gonna break it down, y'all. Word up. It's gonna be a good one, y'all. Mark my words. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Show that love and support. Leave a comment. You understand what I'm saying? We doing it big. Notorious. We doing it big. Notorious. You understand what I'm saying? That's a whole fact. You know the vibes. We outside. That's a whole fact. Make sure this shit. Alright, we good. Numbers is good. The bills is paid. The kids is fed. Hallelujah. Put it in the comment section. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. Now, I'm going to speak from an unbiased perspective, y'all. I'm going to be speaking from an unbiased perspective, y'all. Let's see what we smoking on today, y'all. We don't smoke no trash. That's a fact. Look at that. Holla at me, Gumbo. Yeah, Gumbo. Holla at me, my beloved. Y'all want to sponsor this platform? Y'all want to put the Gumbo, Gumbo. Y'all want to put commercials on here? No doubt. Yeah, no doubt. Niggas ain't got no weed right now. Looking at this shit like, damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. Can't smoke with me, my G. I'm like the Dread. Rest in peace to the Dread. I smoke by myself. 'Cause I eat that booty. Shorty is a cutie. I really miss the Dread. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't meet him. I only got to meet him one time in real life. But that one moment was like a movie, y'all. That one moment was like a movie. You know, we went to the baby shower. You know, he brought me into his home, his domain. You understand what I'm saying? And I usually don't go to people's house. But my intentions was good. I wanted that black man to go to the hospital and make sure he's okay because he got burnt. You understand what I'm saying? But rest in peace to the Dread. We're going to let him rest in peace. We're gonna let him really rest in peace, not use his name for no content or none of that shit that niggas be doing. Why the fuck you start coughing every time you get on this shit, my nigga? Every time you start mentioning certain niggas' names, my nigga, you start coughing, sneezing, shitting, shit all of a sudden. Come on, my beloved. But yeah, y'all, we in here like swimwear. Make to hit the thumbs up. This way you're gonna get real exclusive content where you're gonna feel what a person is saying, not a person just saying shit for views and coming at certain people just because they want the algorithm or they want to be in the loop. You understand what I'm saying? This is you talking to a nigga that's still in the jungle. Not a nigga that moved out and you know, thank God that the Lord was able to, you know, move out and shit like that. But niggas move out and then they try to come at the trenches. What's wrong with living in the projects, my nigga? What's wrong with living in the projects? Y'all better stop that shit before I have 1,000 Puerto Rican niggas smoking on your stoop. That's a fact. 1,000 Puerto Rican niggas. Boricua, pa' que tú lo sepas, grina, que lo que, que lo que. Lo coito. Lo coito. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? Muy bien. ¿Cómo? Yo, that nigga on Song Campbell said that shit like 1,000 times, my nigga. Yo, Sean Campbell said that shit like 1,000 times. Nigga said, Coma? That nigga was like the Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? Coma? Scooby? Yeah, but I think the back and forth is good for entertainment purposes only, but I don't want to see two black brothers come at each other. You understand the way that they're doing it, man. With too much division, government shut down. We need this right now is a time where we need to be able to come together as people, y'all. We need to be able to come together as people, y'all. Now, a lot of people hit me up in my DM, the AM, the PM, the DM. Y'all know what it is. They say, yo, Green, this is a hot topic. This is a hot topic, Green. Why you ain't speaking about this, Green? And you know what? I speak about things when the Lord tells me to speak about it. If it doesn't, just because it's in the algorithm and people, everybody else is speaking about it, we're not staying his lane like David Blaine. You understand what I'm saying? Word up, hi. How you doing? Hey, my friend. How are you, my friend? You have $1, my friend? Hey, my friend. How are you, my friend? You have $1, my friend? Appreciate you in the building, man. You already know what it is. Appreciate you tuning in to the best YouTuber on YouTube. That's not even a YouTuber, respectfully. Appreciate you, my Hardy, Jeff Hardy. Appreciate that, my G. So I wanted to break down because a lot of people text me. They like, yo, Green Eyes, man, you gotta speak about this, baby. How do you feel about this, bro? Are you jealous? Are you mad? Are you upset? Are you happy? How are you feeling about the dirty sector getting involved with the Tony Yayos, the 50 Cents, and the Ja Rules? Nah. Y'all know what I'm talking. Y'all know what I'm talking. Not the Ja Rules, the Tony Yayos, the Uncle Murders, and the 50 Cents, y'all. What y'all think? Tell me, let me know how y'all feel. Put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. Yeah, put it in the comment section. Yo, Joffrey, pull up, Joffrey. Yeah, yo, Joffrey, pull up. I don't know if that's the real Joffrey, but Joffrey, pull up, bro. Pull up, Joffrey. Yeah, I remember Dice used to play your music all the time and stuff like that. Everything is starting to make sense now. Yeah, Dice used to play your music and stuff like that. What was that video about Tony Yayo and shit like that? I seen the video. Was that an old footage or that's a new footage? Because I don't think that's the real Joffrey. Yeah, I seen Queen's Flip with Joffrey. And Joffrey was, giving him a tour around Queens, the neighborhood and stuff like that. I think that was very good for entertainment. The dude got, he got bars. He know how to do music. He rap very well. You understand what I'm saying? Greetings from the Czech Republica, bro. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hit that like button for a player from the Himalayas. Hit a like button from a player from the Himalayas. That's a fact. So, a lot of people hit me up. They like, yo, Green, like, yo, what's good? What's good with this topic right here? It seems like, why niggas ain't invite you? That's what niggas really was telling me. Yo, Green, why you wasn't with China Brim, Harlem Legend, and Hassan Campbell? You put in work for the dirty sector. You put in pain for the dirty sector. A lot of people told me that. I didn't even realize it. I was like, damn, they right. Remember everybody coming at Hassan Campbell? Me and Artie Bacardi was shooting at them. You understand what I'm saying? I remember that. Artie used to shoot at anybody coming at Hassan Campbell. And it's like, I don't know if we ever gave us the recognition. He saluted my bro. You understand what I'm saying? What's the nigga name? The nigga that be screaming? That he got the donut on top of his car? What's his name? That he pulled up on Roski. Yeah, he pulled up on Roski. Yeah, the homie. Chase Milano, Sonny Blanco, Benny Blanco. That's a fact. Yeah, he did it. Hassan Campbell went on his platform. So to me, that's like having Hassan Campbell on my platform. You understand what I'm saying? Because we all come from the same sector. We all come from that. You understand what I'm saying? So to see one of us have Hassan Campbell, that was regular shit to me. But, that was pretty big. You understand what I'm saying? On your way up, coming up like the Jeffersons, you got Hassan Campbell on your platform. That's pretty big. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if you never spoke to him and you watch him all the time. Then when you actually got the chance to speak to him vertically, stuff like that, it's a great feeling, yeah. But I didn't feel the need that I needed him on my platform because I already had one individual from my camp, Chase Milano, Benny Blanco. I already had an individual in my camp that had an interview, not an interview, but an interview with Hassan Campbell. And not taking, like I was taking Chase Milano credit, but we all in the same sector. So if you got him as an interview and you got like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 subscribers, not too many subscribers, but you got him as an interview, we take that like, because we all in the same sector, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas was hitting me up. They was like, yo, Greenhouse, how come Harlem Legend, China Brim, Hassan Campbell didn't invite you? How come they didn't invite you? Yo, people make me laugh. You understand what I'm saying? But I'll be honest with y'all. As a respectable gentleman that I am, I feel as, I'll be honest with y'all. There was, I don't think those black men, those black brothers, those individuals, I don't think they made a bad decision as people. Now, you notice this YouTube shit comes with a lot of beef, y'all. This YouTube shit comes with a lot of beef, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? So when you seeing people going knife to knife, sometimes it's upsetting. Sometimes not only that, it becomes annoying. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody disrespecting each other. And they meeting up for the wrong reasons, to kill each other. And to see these black individuals trying to bring Harlem legend, Hassan Campbell, to see those individuals come together for a peace situation, and for a bag. See, when you chasing a bag, there's freedom in that, yo. There's freedom within chasing a bag, yo. But am I mad at Hassan Campbell trying to brim Harlem Legend? No. I actually like that sweater, Harlem Legend. Yeah, I like that sweater. A couple of my niggas was like, yo, I like that shit. Like, yo, chill. That's Harlem Legend. You good. You good. Yeah, I say I like it. These niggas, oh, they see the diamonds, the rhinestones. You understand what I'm saying? But nah, I think you put it very well together. I think everybody was put together very well. You know, China had the Peli Peli. He had the cargos. You know, the cargos, that's back in the day shit. Niggas don't even make cargos. Like, China reminded me of, like, he had like a drobe, like a wardrobe back in the days, and he just wore some shit. But his shit is fire. You know, he got his own swag. You understand what I'm saying? Once I see him popped out with the hat though, the sombrero, woo! I was like, cause you know, China comes from the street. You understand what I'm saying? So when you see him doing the digital Hollywood and you wait him wearing this, it's not that he's trying to be fake, y'all. It's that he's trying to get away from the lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? And I salute him that he's taking it serious. But the hat means, you know what? I'm a YouTuber. Fuck the streets. I'm a YouTuber. And that's the energy that China Brim was giving off. He was like, you know what? You know, because it's finally paying off. You understand what I'm saying? To see these individuals come together, to me, I think that was amazing. That's pretty magical. To them to come together for peace and not war. But like I said, I have to be honest. I have to speak my mind. I'm a content creator. This is no disrespect to any party involved. Like y'all doing something. Some niggas been up here for years and ain't busting a move, baby. Some people been up here for years and ain't busting a move. So I salute y'all. Y'all came together to feed y'all family. Y'all came together for peace and not war. Y'all came together as black men. But there's a few things that I want to say. Now, appreciate that. Hit that like button from the player from the Himalayas. For me, I always seen like Hassan Campbell, China Brim, well, not really China Brim, Harlem Legend. I seen them too like speak about rappers, you know, speaking about celebrity gossip. And you know what Hassan Campbell said, that it pays the bills. You understand what I'm saying? It pays the bills. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, but just because something pays the bills doesn't mean, even though that's real shit. Like, he's like Mike Tyson, Hassan Campbell. Remember how Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson took the money from Jake Paul. He didn't care about winning. To him, he won because he was able to bring home money to his family. He was able to be set for life within himself and his family. So when Hassan Campbell made this decision, as you always see, you always really see Hassan really alone. You don't really see him with too many people on his platform. You don't see too many. You don't see too many people on his platform like that. You understand what I'm saying? Let me put this right here, y'all. I got L45 this. I got L45 this. So, um, you don't really see many people on this platform. So when you catch, certain people that he's around and stuff like that. But like I said, he's not like the individual to, how can I say? He's not an individual to like have too many people on his platform. So to see him actually come up with a team, and even though these individuals might have came at each other in the past, it's always good to diffuse situations and build. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Building, y'all. I got buildings. I got buildings. But to see some of these individuals speak about celebrities, rappers, singers, and then join forces with them, like I said, I'm happy for the great in it. I'm happy for the good in the situation. That people was able to feed their family, feed their loved ones, feed their people, and they doing something productive, positive. But some of these people have spoke about Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda, and I heard Uncle Murda. Uncle Murda was like, I called this nigga right here, so let him know all that shit he was saying on YouTube was fake. And Saul Campbell was like right there, like nothing. I was like, yo, this shit. I thought it was about to get crazy right there. But then Hassan Campbell laughed it off, and Uncle Murda laughed it off. I was like, that's peace. To see that, I thought shit was going, Hassan knife to knife. I thought he was going to go knife to knife. Put it in the comment section. I thought he was going to go knife to knife, y'all. But I'm type glad that they did it. I'm type glad that they did it. But I'm glad that they was able to come together as people. But just to see them come at rappers and stuff like that and then join forces, it rubbed me a little bit the wrong way, only because sometimes we speak about these rappers and we speak about these celebrities, and now when they give us an opportunity, we're willing to join forces. And that's not a bad thing. You understand what I'm saying? They did for what was best for their family, their income, their pockets. The government shutdown, the economy is low, no stimulus checks. Shit is real rough out here, y'all. But I don't see a bad thing with them individuals coming together as people and creating a team. That's what it's about. It's about creating your own team, creating your own military, y'all. That's what it's about. But just to see them speak about rappers sometimes and then join forces, I was like, damn, because y'all gotta understand the power that y'all bring to the table. You understand what I'm saying? The way y'all join forces, nobody on YouTube would have ever thought Harlem Legend would be next to Hassan Campbell and Hassan Campbell would be next to China Brim. Nobody ever expected that, y'all. Once I seen them on the same couch, I was like, nah, I gotta see this shit. I paid the little membership shit because it was worth it. To see that, I'm like, damn, they did something in real life. Not no digital Hollywood, salute to China for that, but not no shit behind cameras and, these niggas was right next to each other. You understand what I'm saying? They was right next to each other. So shit could have went down. Shit could have went down, y'all. But I'm glad in a way it did it, y'all. I'm glad in the way it didn't. Nothing popped off. Like remember when 10 Toes better than Sean Campbell, or things like that. Where individuals is able to come together for the peace and business perspective, that's peace, y'all. That's peace. But the only thing, like I said, if we coming at rappers, cause we gotta understand the power that we have within ourselves, yo. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta, take opportunity, man. Remember what Eminem said? Remember what Eminem said? Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. You either take the opportunity or you don't. I done had mad celebrities hit me up. Certain people hit me up, but business ain't right. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas is acting like they want millions of dollars to join the platform. Nah, we ain't doing that. You understand what I'm saying? We got niggas that came over here that's bigger than a lot of you people. And they come over here, we give them something, but they look out. That's what it's about. It's about supporting. You see somebody from where you come from, or you see somebody that's trying to do something that you might have did 10 years ago, 5 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. Yeah, and I know a lot of people call Vlad. I remember seeing it. It was like not like an interview, but it was like some shit back in the days. It was Iron Sheik, P. Yeah, and then Iron Sheik was saying something about that a lot of people be saying Vlad TV is like a devil worshiper and stuff like that. Some shit like that. Yeah, it get crazy, but I like the way Iron Sheik broke it down. I actually miss Iron Sheik in the battle rap world. You understand what I'm saying? Impossible bull jump, knife to the neck, blood everywhere, tropical fruit punch. I think Iron Sheik was one of them niggas when it comes to battling. But sometimes, we got too many, like, Iron Sheik had rules. Don't touch me, don't get close to me. Though he got rules. And I seen Iron Sheik a lot of times outside. He's outside. You understand what I'm saying? Respect the Iron Sheik for that. But I'm happy for them. You understand what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I'm happy for them. I cannot be upset. Yeah, I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them. They was able to come together and accomplish something positive. Is it gonna last? That's what we pray that it does, because this shows is an opportunity. There's ways that you could make it on YouTube, y'all. These people was just regular YouTubers doing their own little thing. Now they on Vlad TV. Now you understand what I'm saying? Like, this shit is like, don't sleep on your channel. Don't sleep on your channel. A lot of people sleep on their channel. You've been putting in the work. You've been in anything and you do in life that you're consistent. You would get something good to come out of it. You understand what I'm saying? But when it comes to the drama, people beefing, people arguing, disrespecting one another, nah, I ain't with that. I ain't with that. And Hassan Campbell, he responded to Zip to the Drip. Salute to Zip to the Drip. Salute to Hassan Campbell. I didn't see the reason why Hassan Campbell even reacted. Like, you got signed. You not saying don't ignore, but stay focused, bro. You still entertaining certain things that's like it could fuck up businesses. You understand what I'm saying? And Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda, they don't want none of that smoke, bro. Not saying they're not them type of niggas, but they older, bro. They come from a different era where they trying to get a bag, bro. They trying to live good, peaceful, and stuff like that. And we don't want to bring those people to the sector. You understand what I'm saying? So now if you are gonna join forces, you have to be able to protect them and show love to the dirty sector. But the dirty sector is the ones that's gonna be shooting at Uncle Murda, at Tony Yayo. But now, how can we get upset when we created that? We created the dirty sector. We created, certain things. So now we can't complain when they shooting at them, and you, but don't even entertain. Why not stay focused and be like, you know what? God bless you, Zip. You understand what I'm saying? Or a matter of fact, you know what? Yo, Zip, pull up. Cause you say you thought about it. So if you thought about it, why ain't you just hit the nigga up? Fuck anybody say on the internet. Nigga, give him an opportunity, bro. That's a black man. He been incarcerated, locked up. You been incarcerated, locked up. You know what it's like, bro. You understand what I'm saying? It would have been good to see him zip to the drip up there. Bullets got me. That would have been good. You understand what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to get in the door first. You understand what I'm saying? But me, I don't really want no handouts. I like doing my own thing, bro. Because the more you do your own thing, see, when I bring other people here, I done brought celebrities, Goods the Animal, Tim Vocals, but I get more recognition when it's just me. You understand what I'm saying? Because you like the celebrity. Because when it comes to salute to them for blessing the platform, we appreciate them. But when it comes to your face, your image, see, when it comes to YouTube, you either go live or don't go live. If you never go live, you can make it too. But once you go live, you gotta consistent go live. You understand what I'm saying? There's certain things that if you're gonna do, you gotta do it. You understand what I'm saying? And I think it was just it was good to see that people made it from that sector. You understand what I'm saying? But I think you should clean your acts. You understand what I'm saying? Clean your acts and be like, you know what? I'm gonna clean my act. I'm gonna not entertain. I'm gonna spread love. I had a beef with a lot of niggas on this shit. I spread the peace. As Muslims, they gave me peace. You can't be a Muslim and I ask you for peace. You gotta give me peace. So that's why I'm just saying, just find peace within the situation. Y'all already got signed. Y'all already involved with rappers. So y'all don't really need to be talking or entertaining anything that's on YouTube. Stay focused. You feel me? And that's when you show that you being true to that. You understand what I'm saying? Because that'll pull you back. You understand what I'm saying? Stay focused. Like, y'all got an opportunity, and that's the thing. When people come together, shit never lasts, y'all. Because there's always one in the group that got hidden agendas, want to try to get more money than everybody. You understand what I'm saying? If I leave the money shit, I'll leave that to Harlem Legend. You understand what I'm saying? Or Sean Campbell, I'll leave him for like the manpower. You understand what I'm saying? Him and China Brim, just the manpower. You know, y'all could do security, y'all content creators, but you know y'all got some size on y'all. So let Harlem Legend do the money shit. You know, I could see him being an accountant. You understand what I'm saying? I could see Hassan Campbell doing like the keeping the people entertained and stuff like that. China Brim, I see he's gonna really zone into YouTube. Cause sometimes it was in and out. I'm not speaking for him, but I'm speaking for me. Sometimes when you in the streets for real, it's in and out. You like a YouTuber, then you a street nigga, you a YouTuber. But to see him focus and wear that hat, that shows me that he wants to be a YouTuber and he's embracing that. You understand what I'm saying? He's not like, nah, I'm too gangster. I can't. You understand what I'm saying? I respect it. That's why when you see him doing digital Hollywood, I used to think it too. I'm like, why is this dude doing fake shit, acting like he got and stuff like that. But it wasn't that. Once he broke it down, what digital Hollywood means, what digital Hollywood means. Once he broke it down, I was like, oh shit. I respect it because he's getting away from a certain lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? Harlem Legend, I don't really know too much about him, but the times that I've seen Harlem Legend um, many times in different, different places and different spaces. You understand what I'm saying? Not in real life, but I seen him on the China platform. I seen him, he was doing his own thing at one time. He was doing, I just remember him, he had mad sneakers. He had like 1,000 sneakers on the wall and stuff like that. I remember shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been around like Nino Brown. I've been around, y'all. I've been around to know who's what. But rest in peace to my cousin. Me and my cousin, we used to always watch Hassan Campbell. You understand what I'm saying? We used to always watch Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell to me, he's very entertaining, and not only that, he's very educated as well. Just sometimes he say shit with passion, or he say shit with aggression, and it might come off, might come off the wrong way. But I don't think he has ill intent towards the people. I don't think he really want to hurt nobody. I think he really just want to, you know, do what he been doing. You know, I salute Zip. I salute Zip. Zip came a long way too. You understand what I'm saying? I see him. I see his numbers fly from certain amount to. I'm like, what? He got his own logo. Let's get to that. My niggas be saying that. Yo, let's get to that. So, but sometimes you don't always gotta join forces. Sometimes it's probably meant for Zip to do his own thing. Cause that's what I like to do. I don't mind joining forces. I don't mind, grouping up, but it just has to be mentality. Like I gotta be around people that has my same mentality. It can't. It's for the bag. It's for there's freedom in that. For the bag, that's cool, but y'all gotta also remember peace, tranquility. You understand what I'm saying? If it's not bringing you peace, it's peace. But I think it's good. I think it's actually good. I think it's actually good, yo. That's a good thing. I'll never be upset. Not me. I think it's actually good, yo. Yeah, I'm not the type to come at people. I don't like coming at people on the internet. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes when I see people in real life, I want to let them know, like, I will actually watch you, bro. Like, I'm gonna let y'all know everybody I watch, and that is no shame. And I'm not gonna have no shame. Oh, I watch. Let me see who I watch. I watch Big Dice Chronicles. I watch Hassan Campbell. I watch Zip to the Drip. I watch Artie Bacardi. I watch Cosmology Bay. Um, who else? Who else I watch? I watch Cuba Del Bronx. Um, who else I watch? I don't really watch too many though. You understand what I'm saying? I don't watch too many people because I don't try to put too much negative things in my head and stuff like that. But when I get a chance, I do support people that been around for a little while. You understand what I'm saying? Because we got some experience. We've been on here for a little minute. And to see that these individuals are still doing it, that's where you gotta salute them no matter what. You understand what I'm saying? Like you be like, damn, like bro still on or she still on. Danny Lux. I watched Danny Lux. You understand what I'm saying? Beaver Valley. I watched Beaver Valley. I watched a few people on this joint. China, Harlem. Well, I just don't. I never really got too much into Harlem, and but once you know, he made the shit with China, I think that was good. Even the shit with Artie Bacardi. Remember Artie and Velo? Remember Artie and Velo? Remember when they was doing the 50 Cent and Eminem? In my eyes, I thought Eminem and 50 Cent was gonna sign Artie Bacardi and DJ Velo. Remember when they had their thing going on with the Eminem and 50 Cent joint? I think that was very powerful as well. I think a lot of people fuck with 50. You know, 50 give out opportunities. That's one thing about 50. That's one thing about 50. He do give out opportunities to the people. You understand what I'm saying? But he's not going to just give you opportunity if you acting a buffoonery. Like I remember one time 50 was working with his shorty. He was working with a female. I don't know if it was his girl or, you know, a co-worker or something, but he was working with a female and the guy was like, yo 50, can I spit for you? And 50 was like, yo, you know, give me a second, you know, I'm talking to the female, I'm walking with her. You understand what I'm saying? You walking up on us. I don't know you from a hole in the wall. I don't know you from a can of paint. I don't know you from Adam. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know you from Adam. But then the guy, 50 told the nigga, 50 was like, you not gonna make it. 50 will keep it a buck with you. He be like, and it wasn't that the young man didn't have talent. It was the way he did it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know you never know when is the next time you going to run into 50. You understand what I'm saying? But the way you did that, 50's with his shorty. I don't know if that was his girlfriend, co-worker. But I remember 50 was with his friend, co-worker. And the man pulled up, yo, can I spit for you? 50 was like, and the dude started spitting. And the dude was like, you know, very close to 50. Like, to getting close, and 50 was like, all right, my G, like, you know, 6 feet. You understand what I'm saying? But it's not that 50 was a bad person. It's just the circumstances. You understand what I'm saying? No security. You running up on me. Your people's recording and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on. But 50 does give opportunities. I'm pretty sure he felt like, damn, I should have gave that young man an opportunity or thing. But it's just, you got your man recording. You know, let me know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, remember when the dude ran down on Jim Jones? And he started just recording him. Like, you see how Queen's Flip be on it. Queen's Flip be on it like, yo, you recorded me? Nigga, let me know. Don't just record. I'm a celebrity, but I'm also a human being as well. You understand what I'm saying? I'm also a human being as well. But I think it was cool. I think it was cool that them individuals, those black brothers, was able to come together for the right reasons. You know, a lot of y'all sleep on Vlad TV. Yo, Vlad is... Y'all be bugging, man. Oh, he's a devil worshiper. He's an antichrist. Y'all be bugging. Y'all be wilding on Vlad, man. Leave Vlad alone. Um, I don't really know Vlad like that, but I can say I've watched many of his videos, during my life, and most of it was like very entertaining. You understand what I'm saying? It was to the point I never knew how Vlad looked. I never knew how he looked until one time I seen a video and he was like, "Oh, this is Vlad TV," and I said, "I'm like, this white guy." Salute, to me it's not a color thing. I see gray. I see gray. Yeah, I overlook all that. To me, it's about being good or being bad, being devil or being God. You understand what I'm saying? But when you see certain things, man, like I've been around like Nino. I've been several towns. I travel and shit like that. I found peace within myself. When you find peace within yourself, you don't put yourself in harm's way. That's what self love look like. That's what self care looks like. Self discipline. You understand what I'm saying? Peace is something that once you find it, you maintain it. You keep it. You understand what I'm saying? Peace is something real. Peace is like love. You find it, it's worth fighting for. You gotta fight for peace. God was a man of war. He'll fight through you. He'll give you. You gotta ask him permission, but he'll fight through you. But you got to put your own work. You can't always leave everything in God's hands. It's best to leave it in God's hands, but sometimes try to handle it yourself. If you can't, that's when you leave it in God's hands. You understand what I'm saying? Try to take care of your things. God is busy. He's like Santa. He's everywhere. But he's handling a million things. He got time for you. You take a step to him, he'll take 7 to you. But at the end of the day, he might be busy with somebody that really needs his help. Somebody in the ER. Somebody fighting for their life. And you praying for some Marys. You praying for some Balenciagas. Come on, my niggas. Y'all niggas got the game fucked up. It's about showing love, embracing the culture, bro. Facts. Going back to the motherland, baby. Facts. We all African descent. We all related. I don't care if y'all don't want to admit it. Your enemy, depending on how you treat your enemy, is depending if you'll make it to the promised land. That's why a lot of people don't make it, because you're supposed to ignore the rule, but sometimes you need to roll back. Joel Austin said that. Ignore the rule. Sometimes you need to roll back. But once you find peace, bro, I'm about to be 30 years old. January 12th, I'm about to be 30 years old. I don't got time for games. I don't got time for, I laugh, I smile. I do, but I'm about to be on some real grown up, old dope shit. I'm about to be 30, bro. You understand what I'm saying? My body ain't the same. So I gotta move healthy. I gotta move positive. I gotta do the right thing. Treat myself good. Self-love. Put myself in great positions. Stay consistent. Do what I need to do. Like my man Dylan would say, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do, yo. All of y'all that was expecting a roundhouse kick, nah, I'm not with that. I don't put my black people down. I don't put nobody down. I don't blame the white man. To me, nah, I see great. I want all of us to all be successful, all make it. Shout out to all content creators. Hopefully, y'all can find a way that for yourselves. And it's not always about joining forces. Sometimes you keep doing what you're doing, bro. One day it'll pay off. It might not look like nothing now, but guarantee it'll pay you off. You just gotta put in time. You gotta put in work. Loaded Lux. You gotta put in work. Loaded Lux. You gotta put in work, yo. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the only way to receive your blessings. You gotta put in work. You're not gonna get paid. Sometimes you gotta volunteer. Sometimes you gotta volunteer, yo. But it'll all pay off. See, the things I do for the community, sometimes I'm giving out turkeys, I'm giving out peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on my own. I make sandwiches. I make tuna fish sandwiches. I go out. I feed the homeless. I got this that I'm doing as well. For the holidays, I was going around seeing people that were truly in need and stuff like that, and I would give them something like this. It would have like $10. One had 100, one had 90, one had 80, one had 70, one had 60, one had 50, one had 40, one had 30, one had 20, one had 10. You understand what I'm saying? That one, the person just took the money. The person just took the money and then they gave me this back. But it was mad funny because I was like, huh. It was like, no, 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 I'm good. I'm like, you might like it. It's, read it. And they're like, no, thank you, no, thank you. I was like, it's the holidays. So once I said it's the holidays, it's like, well, you got something for me? Oh, you got something for me? The first girl, she got the one with the $40. She was like, what? She's like, what's your name? I was like, oh, Green Eyes, I got a YouTube channel. She said, she might be in the chat right now. She's like, oh, shit, oh, my God. God bless you. And you just never know. You understand what I'm saying? You got to pick. I go like this. I go like this. I go like this. You pick. It could be $10, it could be $5, it could be 20, it could be 30, 40, 50, 60. But I'm only doing it to people that I really see that's in need in the streets, that really they look hungry, they look like they starving like Marvin. You understand what I'm saying? Because my birthday's coming, so I feel like I gotta give, I don't give to receive, but sometimes you gotta invest into the universe, yo. You can't just always take it all, but you never give. Should've known you was trouble from the first kiss. Had your eyes wide open. Why would they open? That type shit. We want to be able to trust each other on the green side. This is the green side, y'all. Not the orange, not the blue. This is the green side, y'all. We going viral. Trust me. And this shit ain't even to go viral. I do shit from the heart. I'm like cosmology based. Salute to him. Good brother. He does things from the heart. He did things for me. He don't count it. He never brought it up to YouTube. Yo, Green Eyes, remember when I bought you this? Green Eyes, remember when I bought you some soup? Green Eyes, remember when I bought some shit from the supermarket for you? He don't say that. I'll say it because there's no shame in my game. You understand what I'm saying? If a nigga offering, he my man's, guarantee, niggas a government shutdown. Fuck you think, nigga? Thank you, bro. Wakandas. But I'm not gonna, closed mouths don't get fed, but I'm not gonna ask a nigga. But if a nigga offer me, that's different. Different. Like they was giving out like 64 strawberries, y'all. The pack, 64 pack. The big shit. I was looking, I'm like, I respect they giving it out to the people and stuff like that, but one person offered me, they like, yo, Green Eyes, you want this? Strawberries? Okay, hell yeah, this shit costs $10 in the fucking supermarket. $9, $11. You giving me 52 packs. I'm a nigga that feed the community. I go places and feed people that I feel like, sometimes I feed real niggas too. Niggas with BB Simons, Marys, Montclairs. Fly niggas too. I done fed niggas, and niggas don't know me from a hole in the wall. Like I might be eating pizza, and I don't want to eat the rest. Like I'm full. I might see somebody. I did this shit. I remember I was with my boy. Matter of fact, yeah. We was doing the campaign for Michael Blake for mayor. I remember that we was doing that, and me and my boy, we got like a pie. I don't know. It was given to us. Yeah, they gave it to us. My man Hawk, he threw us like 2, 3 pies, and on our way when we ate what we could, and we seen like some individual that was like, he was hungry, but he was a hood nigga. He wasn't no bump, But niggas asked him like, yo, you want to? He was like, hell yeah, yo, good looking, my nigga. I appreciate you, my nigga. Yo, word up, yo, woo woo, You know when the nigga is gangster, when the nigga don't even say no real words. Nigga be like, yo, good looking, my nigga. You already know, woo, 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 ooh, It's sick, That type shit. But it's not always you gotta feed the homeless. Sometimes you feed people that might look like they're going through what you've been through or what you overcoming. You understand what I'm saying? And I think I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only got 7 left. You understand what I'm saying? Only got 7 left. I gave out 3 today. I gave out 3. I gave out 1 to a lady. She had a baby with her. I gave out 1 to a dude. He looked like he was stressing. He was angry. I was like, yo, bro, what happened? He cursing at the world and shit like that. I'm like, you alright, bro? He was like, you alright? And I was already in the mentality of helping, so, I wasn't going to deck him or, be like, fuck you talking to me, nigga? I'm trying to make sure you good, or I'm trying to help. When you're trying to help, like, you got to be the bigger person sometimes. Like, salute to Cosmology Bay again. I seen one of his videos. He said that he was chilling with, like, one of his peers, and the individual said, yo, what the fuck you looking at? And Cosmology Bay said nothing. Yo, that's why I respect Cosmology, because he keep it real. He not like, I know he could beat the nigga up, but he's the type of individual, like, he's not gonna be on the floor being dirty, fighting with niggas that's probably infected or something like that. And he said that. He said some shit like that. He's like, and he was thinking for his partner. He was thinking for his friend. That's what a friend is. A friend doesn't put you in harm's way, y'all. In harm's way. So I had to respect that. I'm like, oh shit. Because Cosmology is a big dude. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get that. The way he look up he a good, smart individual, show love, but very like a giant. You understand what I'm saying? But very humble in the heart. But very humble in the heart, y'all. Very humble in the heart, y'all. But it's so much good things that, and one thing he goes out and he feeds people. Like when me and him was chilling that day, every time me and Cosmology Bay link up, he's always giving. He's a giver. He receives. He should receive, but he rather give than receive. And when you're a giver, the Lord will bless you 1,000 times, because now you're doing it for the love of the sport. You're not just doing it because for anything in return. See, a lot of us, we do things for females or we do things for our people, but then we expect something in return. And when we don't get nothing in return, and some of y'all might like the female, you be like, nah, I'm just helping her. She's fucked up. She's evil. She's the devil. She's manipulative. And meanwhile, you thought about getting into between her legs. So did you help her for the right reasons? You helped her because you helped her because you thought about, damn, maybe if I help her, maybe she'll give me the kitty cat. So when you're doing things with lust behind it, it's never gonna come back blessings. Blessings don't come like that. Blessings come when you see a female really in need and really need help, and you're doing it from the genuine heart that you have. Come here. Come inside. Make her a little soup. I done dress bitches up. Y'all. Gangster. Bitches get naked. I fed them. Gave them a place to stay for a couple of days. They look at me like, damn, yo, I gotta get this nigga some pussy or something like that. Excuse my language. As soon as they get undressed, I dress them back. They be like, what you doing? And I'll be like, why you doing that? They say, that's all I have to offer. That's one female told me. She said, that's all I have to offer. I said, you have much to offer, queen. You have much to offer, queen. Don't think like that. I'm not the type to try to use or manipulate females. I'm Bob the Builder. I'm more building a bitch up. I'm Bob the Builder. I'm Bob the Builder. You understand what I'm saying? I'm more building the bitch up, respectfully. You understand what I'm saying? I demand mine like mankind. You know what's up, and I'm rolling up. Fastest way to Harlem is the what? Fastest way to Harlem is the what? Soul plane. Soul plane. But yeah, y'all, giving is better than receiving, y'all. My birthday is January 12th. I'm about to be 30 years old. No more arguing on the internet. No more disrespecting, slandering. We will uplifting, coming together as people, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's always been about. Building, networking. Peace, y'all. Y'all stay blessed, stay righteous, and stay healthy. And remember to always do the right thing. Salute to Joffrey, too. Salute to Joffrey, man. God bless y'all. God bless you. Never let a demon stress you. I'm out.